Alexa has taken the world by storm. There are other voice assistants out there, but Amazon was really first to market with an assistant separate from your phone. And this past summer, they mashed the successful Fire TV with an Echo and came out with the Fire TV Cube. I unboxed the Cube initially, and I really did like it. And you can check that out right over here. But after about 3 months or so, am I still a fan? What's going on, everybody? Jeremy with Detroit Tech. So let's start with a quick recap. I'll put a link below if you're interested in actually purchasing one of these. The Fire TV Cube can support 4K and Dolby Atmos. It has a 1.5 gigahertz quad-core processor, 8 far-field microphones, and beamforming technology to listen for your voice across the room and amongst a bunch of other crappy sound. It works with most services out there, though YouTube still isn't playing nice. And, oh yeah, it's also a universal remote. Now, I moved from using the Logitech Harmony Hub to adopting the Fire TV Cube. I did keep the Harmony Hub around because it provided some actually pretty cool functions when paired with my Google Home. Plus, I mean, why limit myself to just one assistant? Overall, the Cube works really, really well. My wife and I don't tax it too hard, and we're mostly just using Amazon Video, Netflix, and Hulu. Our YouTube and regular TV is really handled through the Chromecast. We do not have a 4K TV or use Dolby Atmos, so I can't really speak to that either. So here's what I actually liked about the Cube. It was really, really cool to be able to just tell Alexa to watch Community, and it would just boot up, start Hulu, and start playing where we left off. It's great to not even have to ask to turn things on and then ask to watch Community. It works really, really simply with Netflix and Amazon Video as well. It's also really cool to be able to tell the Cube, I just want to watch an action movie. Show me action movies. And it brings up options for me. That's actually a lot quicker than finding the genre, inside Amazon's video list and then scrolling around. So that's pretty cool also. The Cube also did a great job at picking up my voice. That's the beamforming. We'll have movie or show up pretty loud and I can just yell at it and tell it to pause. I do have to raise my voice, again, like I said, yell at it. But when people are talking on screen, it picks me out, and that's actually pretty impressive. The remote works great. The responsiveness with the interface is snappy and the button layout is super simple. What I didn't like though, the remote doesn't have volume control on it. While I can tell the Cube to turn up the volume by 5, I almost never know how much I want to adjust the volume until I actually get there. So really the whole point of a universal remote is completely wasted. I want to get rid of remotes, not add another one. And my Fire TV before let me actually use the Harmony remote. Why can't we just do that here, Amazon? Operation is mostly smooth, but I did run into this bug a few times. I would tell the Cube to play a show and it would start playing with no sound. I never really figured out if the Cube just didn't turn the AV receiver on, or if the TV was on and just dark and then the Cube turned the receiver off. I'll never know. For both of these problems though, I was able to just grab my Harmony remote and either adjust the volume or hit one button and make sure everything was turned on properly. So it's a pretty simple fix, but why do I have to grab another remote? Those things were really just the only annoying things about it though. And I can't speak to how it worked with the cable companies, but I haven't heard any issues arising with anybody using it. If you're on the supported provider list, you really should be fine. Conclusion time. I like it. The only real bad thing about it is that I have to keep using the remote. I mean, that's why I got the Harmony Hub in the first place. Get rid of 3 remotes and add 1. Go down from 3 to 1. Now, I'm definitely still using the Cube. It's way more useful than the annoyance of having to grab another remote to adjust the volume. It's an easy setup and works pretty seamlessly. If you're in the market for a universal remote, you like to yell at things and utilize the services of Amazon, this works for you, go for it. At least you can get rid of the TV remote. Thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and in the comments below, let me know if you think voice assistants will ever really be able to get rid of remotes completely, and we'll see you in the next one.